Taking My Time, But I Don't Know Where. Written by cosmicocean on AO3. Read by Alextris. Chapter 13. Barnes bought a little book of knock-knock jokes. He could Google 'em, sure, but it's not as fun. Torturing Steve with knock-knock jokes he got off the back of gum wrappers was a tradition, and he was going to continue it as best he can. Once a day, he texts one to Natalia, who always sends an emoji in response. Out of spite, probably. He's thinking about which one he's going to send next on the walk back from Peter's apartment when his phone rings. Barnes picks up. Yeah? May caught me, Peter says in a rush. Barnes blinks. What? May caught me. She knew I was up to something, so she was waiting in my room. Barnes can hear the distant pounding on a door. And I was in uniform, and I panicked, and I shoved her out of my room, and Barnes, she's mad, and I don't know what to do. Kid, breathe. Barnes, she's gonna kill me. She's not gonna kill you. Can you just come here, please? Can you come to my apartment and help me with this? Kid, Barnes huffs. Kid, I have absolutely no idea what I can do in this situation. Barnes. Peter's voice gets really small and very scared. Barnes, I don't want to do this alone. Barnes closes his eyes and takes a deep breath. Fuck. Yeah, Peter, he finally says. I'm on my way. Tell me what number you are. A little awkwardly, Barnes presses the button for Peter's apartment. After a few seconds, the door buzzes up and Barnes silently takes the elevator. He can hear muffled yelling as he approaches the door. He knocks twice, clearly, and the yelling stops. Peter opens the door, still in his uniform, mask off, and looks about ready to cry. Hey, kid, he says. Hi, Barnes, he whispers. He stands to the side and Barnes quietly files into the apartment, closing the door behind him. He turns around to see May, her hands on her hips, eyes widening in recognition. The murder hobo from the... May throws her hands up. I knew it. I knew there was something. May! Peter says, holding up his hands. May, okay, listen, it's... What is he doing here? May! Don't May me! Ma'am, Barnes says, desperately trying to think of a way to make this better. May rounds on him. Did you put him up to this, whatever this is? No, Is this your fault? He was already... Peter abruptly turns and walks up the wall. May falls silent, gaping at him. Peter looks between the two of them warily. I started after Ben died, Peter tells her in the quiet. I met Barnes a few months later. None of this was his fault. He's been keeping me safe. What? Maze whispers. The fuck? It's... May, something happened to me. Something changed me. And I'm not gonna let it go to waste. You're gonna have to. May! You're gonna have to! May shouts. You're what? You're the guy from the news? You're the spider guy? Spider-Man! Nope. Nah, no way. You will not be doing that. Not under my roof. Then I won't be under your roof, Peter snaps, gesticulating. I'll go somewhere else and do it. The fuck you are, kid, Barnes cuts in. You have to stay here. Why? Peter snaps, glowering at him. 'Cause here is safe. You should be safe. And how the fuck does he fit into this? May yells, gesturing to Barnes. Who the fuck is this guy? This is Barnes. Peter trails off, looking a little lost. May, he saved my life, and he keeps saving it. He keeps an eye on me when I'm out there. Barnes sticks his hands into his pockets. I have a set of skills, and I don't want to see the kid hurt. May stares between the two of them furiously. I'm putting a padlock on your window, she says finally. I'm putting a padlock on all the windows. Hey! No. No. This is done. This, whatever this is over. You're not doing this anymore. And you, she points at Barnes, you stay the fuck away from my boy. May turns on her heel, stalks into her room and slams the door. Peter climbs down off the wall and sits down on the ground heavily. Barnes sits next to him. Shit, Peter mutters. Kid. Barnes says cautiously. It might not be the worst idea in the world. Peter whips his head up. What? Peter, you're 14. You should be worried about school and dates and shit like that. This is the kind of thing I can handle. I thought you understood. I do understand, but I want to see you safe. This might be a good way to do it. Peter gives him a furious look. I don't care what she says, he tells Barnes in a low voice. I don't care if she turns this place into a prison. I don't care if I'm grounded forever. I'm going to figure out a way to keep doing this, with or without you. Barnes sighs. Kid. I'm tired, Barnes. Peter gets to his feet. I'm going to bed. Peter gets up, walks into his room, and slams the door. Barnes just sits there, head back against the wall for a minute. Then he lets out a long, low sigh and heads out the door, closing it quietly behind him.